Welcome everybody into the year 5781. ABC, okay, 1, 2, 3 equals to 6 times 47 equals to 11. 1 and 1 is 2. If you note that the card, the game, the queen, the dog, the cat and dog inside the pound key representing 9. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 times 47, and we're going to equal to 5781. That is the Hebrew New Year. The moon is 57. Venus is 81. We're going to divide that by 3 and equals to 1927. 19 or 61, red spirit. 92 is your birth. 71 is your Q, is your gateway. You can add them up as 19 equals to 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. 2 and 7 equal to 9. So you now have 1 and 9, the spirit. When you flip it upside down, you get the word for church. What does it mean? It means nothing unless you've gone through the process, as I have over the years. And if you watch all my videos, and it's going to take more than one person doing this, it's going to take hundreds of people putting their minds together in an algorithm to read it out. But anyways, we're going to go into something a little bit different. Do you remember a long time ago we used to see the moon this shape? And now most of the people see the moon this shape? This shape takes up one part and one part with just a sliver over here, just a tiny, tiny sliver. So we have 3 moons, okay, that are gapping over here. See, one moon connected, 2 moons connect. Here in this moon, we have a division of this splice over here, a division of this splice over here. Okay, and the third one I'm not sure, and then this third splice over here. What does it all mean? I don't really know what it means. I am trying to think, I'm trying to splice this together to get another actuality. Now, there's a lot of things to think about. These eyes over here, okay, are the completions of circles. When you create 3 circles, you get area here, area here, area here. This replicates the fleur-de-lis. Now, how is it possible that if you go back thousands of years, they were always talking about Jesus and the fleur-de-lis? The thing is, books have been burned over time. Things have been shared over time. Who has been sharing this? When were the books burned and when were they rewritten? When were they rewritten that somebody actually knew? Where are the signs, engravings? So everything is in the engravings and not actually the words. Inside the word, and things they could not hide because they didn't know what they were saying, I believe. And I believe it because of certain things that have transpired. Now give me a second, jump off to something. See, the reverse of Mars, okay, the reverse of Mars is the moon, M-O-O-N. But the reverse of the moon, okay, sorry, the reverse of Mars, the 13th, moon, wait a second, 13th letter, first letter, 18th letter, and 19th letter. 37, 38, 48, 51. So this one is supposed to be 51, and this one should be 40, 57. So it's the reverse over here. So let me get out my little marker, right? And we're going to just 51 and 57. So the 14th letter, the 26th letter, the 9th letter, and the 8th letter spells out Heinz, Heinz 57, the red sun creation of I. 4 times 20, 4 times 7. Each letter reversed is 27. Why? Because of the first letter in the alphabet 1 and the last letter in the alphabet 26. Together they create 27. You go the other way, 27, you minus it, and it becomes 25. Earth, red, 9 and 7, birth in earth, passage and gateway. This is just what the numbers say. I wanted to go on to this, and this is the numeric cycle, okay, and it's split up into 4 areas of the numeric cycle. In the 4 areas, we're going to draw this one box in the center. One box in the center. I'm not going to explain that box right now. I have to look into it. I have to understand it. What this is 4 areas. They bypass the 66 as explained. Now, it really sounds totally ridiculous what I'm talking about, but this is exactly what happened in the highway system. As Highway 66, Route 66, Route 66. Now, is it route this way or is it route this way? And it was replaced by intermediate, interstate. ST represents the skies of Saturn. The heavens connect, okay, in Earth. The heavens connect in Earth. Why does it say that? Is it in Earth, out of Earth, in Nibiru? This also tells me another story that it's just a story, you see. The point where it interjects like this, okay, is in Syria. There's a piece in Syria that's stuck right here that divides, I think it's one area, Turkey, between some other area. And I can't exactly, I have to work with people who know the science, who know location, geography, etc. But this is the basic words. All zeros equal to 6, so this would be a total of 94, and that would be Uranus. 0 equals 6, would be 168, be the 7 days of the week, 24 hours a day, or it would be 6 times 28. 7 times 24, 6 by 28. Spirit of 76 and how they work together. The reverse of 76 is 3 and 4. 10, 10. 1 and 1. The reverse in the cube, 66. The split of 66 through Highway 80. Communication. Since 80, all zeros equal 6. And one of the reasons for 0 equaling to 6, and we spoke about this 100 times, is because surrounding this 1, all sides have 9 areas. You can see by 6, you know that there's 1 on the opposite side, and you can see that there's 2 missing. How do I know? Just turn the dice cube and you see now they're there. So there's 9. We never use more than 7. You use 7 as 9. So in the birth, inside the house, that is what it is. So you're opposite of 1. Although it's 6, it is the surrounding area that's missing. That 8 will now equal 6. And I'm not sure if we can get this next piece done. I just paused for a second. Just give me a second. The game of craps tells us to bar the 66. So there's 2 ways of writing it. You can either have 7 and then 6 over here, okay? And to create the ace, okay, we have to go all the way down to 4. I can bar the 6 over here, and here's my legs through 5. So you have 5, 7, 5, and you're barring that 66. And the open space over here is 666 barred in the spirit of 76. 76, freedom of 55. And I don't know if anybody's looked at the gas stations, the 76 station, Freedom 55 is an insurance company. It all came out near the same time. And 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 equals to 42 equals to 13. The total is 55. We minus the 13 equals to 29. We create 29 from number 14, okay, as well as we created it from 76. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, 4 times 5, 4 plus 5 equals to 20, equals to 9, equals to 29, and equals to 11. Remember we spoke about, well, there's 2 ways to do it, right? This one equals to 26, this one equals to 11. The numbers are 74, and it's the same numbers to Jesus, time, and cross. Crossing time. 1, 3, 1. I cross time. This will reflect inside the moon numbers as 13, 31, 13 will equal to 57, and 31, 13, 31 will equal to 75, or 77 times 75. What exactly fits? 77 times 75, right, or 75 times 75, 56, 25, plus 75 equals 150, equals the year 5775. Now, as well with this, 3, 6, 7, there was one other thing I was talking about this. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 times 3 is 9. There you go to the sky system. And then 3 and 9 is 12. 12, which becomes 33 mass. There was one other piece inside of here. 7 by 4 is 28. The cycle, 7 plus 4, 11, equals to 39, equaling to CIEL, painted sky. 28 minus 11 equals 17Q. Now, this multiplication will go on further on and tell you another story. This area over here, we explained what this is. The numeric value for sun equals to 54. The numeric value for fox, okay, equals to this numeric value here, and this is 45. OX equals to 39. FO equals to 21. XF equals to 30. 66, 66, 66. So it'll say the day of the cat of Mars. Day of the cat of Mars. And anyways, there's a whole lot of stories that go on. What does it mean, the fox? They always use this during wartime, fox. They also call Fox a TV station. You can go on with that. Over here, we're going to use the inverted A, where the block is over here. There's this one and this one. Now, I'm not sure what to do in that, but I am going to show you that because I run it this way, you can see that there's a B and a B. You notice like we see in the alphabet that one part is bigger than the other. What is B and B? It's 22 as in letters, the second letter and the second letter. What does it mean? I don't know. This is what the design is. I have to take it a little bit further. One last piece that I'm still working is to understand this cap over here. If you look at the deck of cards, the Jack and the King both have their crowns this way. There's all kinds of different letters in here. I'm not really sure what they mean. The word Mars or the A in Mars, these are levels. So if I say the top level is 7, this would be 66, right? The cap, crown is 7676, and then it's supported by 5 and 5, and then 4 and 5 equaling to the sun, and then 3 and 4, Earth, Mars, DC. And this is the way this image is created, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the bottom part over here is your 1 and your 2. And what's really neat is that when you come over here to 1, this becomes the letter M. The letter N is also valued at 1 in gematria. So either I'm going to go down here, and then up, or I'll go back up. But I'd rather go down and say the mirror image of 1. So you'd be flipping it over this way and then flipping it over this way. And this, okay, would actually create the bow tie in the Star of David. And I'm going to show you what I mean by the bow tie in the Star of David. Don't forget, you got to make this large enough. If I don't go 3 rows, okay, if I don't go 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, if I don't go a minimum of 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, I cannot have a separation. If I went 3 rows, 2, 3, okay, I will have this separation over here. And if I went only 2 rows, okay, I will have no separation. You see there's no lines in between. So here there's no lines in between. Here there's one line in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And the last one, which would be, I can't even go 2. See, here's the last one, cannot even be done. So here you have 1 row. Here you made it with 2 rows, but 2 rows over 2 rows showing this. You follow what I'm saying? I cannot, right? would move it down, it would give me automatically 3 rows. Here's my single row. They're both the same, XX, 10,000 and 10,000. And then this design over here. Now what I wanted to show you is that bow tie over here. This bow tie over here, this part over here. Where was I showing you that? Oh yeah, when I would extend it all the way down here, and this would be this big bow tie, and then this bow tie, and that would be the same thing as this little part here, and this is just larger. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video. 360, the center of the eye. 360, the outside of the eye. 360, the eyeball. And maybe 360, the socket. 1440 minutes in a day. Or are we talking this eye and this eye? I don't know. Thank you for watching.